I caught my husband's secret. Should I have stayed quiet? I never thought I'd be the kind of woman who checks her husband's phone. I used to roll my eyes when friends told me they'd done it. But last Thursday, I became that woman. We'd been married for 8 years, Brandon and I. He was my college sweetheart. The guy everyone said was too charming for his own good. But he was sweet to me. He made coffee every morning, texted me just to say thinking of you, and never missed a single one of my work events. At least he used to. Lately, things had changed. He was quieter, more distant. He started guarding his phone like it was a diary filled with national secrets. And I ignored it, until I couldn't anymore. That night, he fell asleep on the couch watching baseball, his phone still in his hand. I hesitated for about 5 minutes, staring at him, debating what kind of person I wanted to be. But curiosity and fear are powerful. I gently took the phone and opened it. No passcode change, lucky me. I wasn't looking for anything specific, just something to ease my mind, but within 2 minutes I found a string of messages to someone named L. They were not innocent. I felt like I'd been punched. There were old photos, jokes only people close to each other share, heart emojis. The last message said, "I miss you, tomorrow?" I stared at Brandon, sleeping peacefully while my world started crumbling in slow motion. I didn't cry, I didn't even feel anger yet, just this quiet disbelief. And then something even stranger happened. I kept scrolling, desperate for context. Elle wasn't just some random fling. She was someone he had known for years. Her name sounded familiar, and then it hit me. Elle was a nickname for Michelle, my best friend from high school. I almost dropped the phone. Michelle and I had drifted apart over the years, but we still liked each other's posts, and occasionally met for coffee when she was in town. I'd even mentioned Brandon and I were trying to have a baby. I set the phone down gently and went to the bathroom so I could sit on the cold tile floor and think. Everything in me wanted to confront him right then, shake him awake and scream. But something held me back. What if there was more to this? What if it had ended and I was reading old messages? What if I ruined everything for nothing? The next morning, I acted normal, made him coffee, kissed him goodbye, and spent the entire day researching marriage counselors. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I knew I needed to be sure before I burned my life down. That night I called Michelle, straight up, no filter. She denied it at first, laughed awkwardly and said, "You're crazy," but her voice cracked halfway through, and she hung up. I never heard from her again. Brandon confessed a week later, said it had been a moment of weakness that turned into something he couldn't control. He cried, begged, swore he'd cut her off. We're still together, believe it or not. It's been a year, he's gone to therapy and I've gone to therapy, and we're rebuilding. Some days, I still don't know if I made the right choice. I ask myself if I stayed because I love him, or because I was afraid of starting over. So now I'm asking you. If your partner betrayed you but showed real remorse, would you stay?